back again in 2008, I did the Disney college program, where it's just this internship where I can actually go to Disney and actually say that I can put Disney on my resume. And one thing I could do was actually go to the parks when we're not working. So I believe, from what it is I remember, I went to one of the water parks at the time, and I went into one of the giant wave pools. And I was just swimming around here, just getting the lay of the land and everything. And as I was sort of positioning myself around, there were these three girls in front of me, like taking a picture of themselves. And so I was just thinking in the moment, I would just lean over like this and just get my face in the picture. And then when they took the picture, I ducked down in the water. And I didn't really think much else of it. So that happened, come back home, and I forgot about the whole situation. About a year or so later, I started working at my second call center that I worked at. And while we were going through training and everything, one of the guys that I was training with said, "Hey, you're on the internet." And I'm looking at him saying, "Okay." I hadn't started my YouTube channel. I had like maybe 10 subscribers at the time. So I'm wondering, how is this happening? So I go into work. He shows me this website referred to as eBaum's World. And apparently it has this top 10 list of people referred to as that guy. And it's top 10 people who photobomb pictures. And I'm apparently number 7th on it. And the picture that comes up is this picture of me in the Disney college program being in this wave pool behind these girls and everything. And okay, how did this happen? So it's sort of this running joke in my group of Facebook friends and everything that now that I think about it, I do feel a little bit embarrassed that I did that. But one of my brothers actually had this idea of come next April for next Autism Awareness Month to try to reach out to those girls that took that picture and see if I could make like a formal apology to them for actually ruining the image. But it's just one of those unique things that just in that one moment, I feel like, okay, let's be a little bit silly. I'll just reach over here and be in that image. I mean, I could probably spend a good 10, 20 minutes just going off a lot of things that happened in my lifetime. But again, it goes back to that thing that if you meet one person on the spectrum, you meet one person on the spectrum, because everyone on the spectrum is just a little bit different. Back when I was about 5, 6, 7, again, this was when I was not on the spectrum, I went with some friends of mine at the time to a nearby, not necessarily water park, but it was just a indoor recreation center, and we just spent some time swimming. And we spent maybe about an hour and a half there. And when we got all finished, we were waiting for their mom to come and pick us up. And my friend at the time said, "Hey, I'm hungry, go get me some candy." I said I didn't have any money. And I should say here too that growing up, there were a lot of those social cues that I didn't know about, that normally these machines here referred to as vending machines took money and everything. What he had said was, okay, just go over to this vending machine over there, kneel down by it, and then reach your hand in there and you can just grab candy out. So being this ignorant kid at the time, I did just that. But the thing with those vending machines is that when you push it open, it has these little metal flaps that sort of retract in and out. So what I did, went over to it, reached under it, and then, okay, I couldn't get anything. So I proceeded to pull my hand out. But what happened was that when I pulled my arm out, I sort of dropped my arm down, and that actually had caught the metal part of the vending machine on my fingers. So I started to panic. I can't get my fingers out or anything. So long story short, they had to call some fire people to actually smash the window to push my fingers out and everything. Yeah, my parents really weren't happy with me about that. So